Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
United States.
Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. Balogun! It's bounced back off the post. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Oh, good read. He read that. Pulisic! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Now it's Maradona. McKennie. Maradona.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Maldini making good progress. Chouameni. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pulisic. That is good strength. Now this could be a chance. And finish! Goal! The United States! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Number 18.
So the game's first significant moments, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. McKennie with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. There's a quick free kick. Pulisic proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part of a forward.
Takes a shot! Oh, that is really good tenacity. The United States with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. McKennie! Now that is commitment to the cause. So, third corner of the game. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
The United States are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That's beautifully weighted.
This is the time you need that pace.
Wan-Bissaka. And it's Van Dijk. Here's Chouameni. Passing is crisp and sharp. The ball has bounced loose now. Pulisic was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And it's Figo. And here's Messi. Saliba gets a foot in and wins the ball. Oh, good spread. Foot in. Chouameni, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Haaland does really well to win the ball there. He's having a pop! Maldini. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, well played, well played. And here's Pulisic. And that's a good ball. Great chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
The United States find a position of real strength now. McKennie. Maradona. Chouameni. And here's Messi. Looking for the run. Now it's Balogun. Played out towards the right wing. Maradona. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mike shapes to shoot! Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Chouameni, nicely spread. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, good climb! He will be livid with himself. Now it's Pulisic.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Great vision. Flashes it across. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Can he get it? McKennie! Goal! They are purring, truly purring. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. Who will need to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Number 17, McKennie. McKennie.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And he's forced to go back. Van Dijk. Bastoni. Jorginho. That's the end of the first 45. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
get things going again.
Italy really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in...
Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Number 15.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. It's Figo.
Oh, really well played.
He's picked his way through. Rijkaard. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Costa Curta. He is through here. Played out to the left flank. Chance here to counter. Strong running down that left flank.
Great feat, that.
He has found the way through. Shoots! And it's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
For United States, after 56 minutes is number 8. Substitution for United States. Number 23, Rijkaard. Number 8, number 15.
So changes afoot here, and
Number
from both
18,
sides.
Pulisic.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
McKennie.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Number 20.
Tries from a long way out.
Number 14.
He's put his foot right through that one.
Number
Well, that's a
13,
sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Number 22, Federico Valverde.
Substitutions
Oh,
taking place.
outsmarting him this time. Costa Curta. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Italy are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Driving forward, knocks it into space.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
That's good running with the ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Yamal. They've got it again. Aims beyond the defence. And the shot! He's got a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's...
Chance! Del Piero. Now it's Del Piero. He's got away. Del Piero driving forwards. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's Del Piero. And this is Lewandowski. Real big chance! And it's Chouameni. Davids. Del Piero.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Conte. Roberto Baggio. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And this is Roberto Baggio. Always onto this. It's a promising position. Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Some resolute defending there. Looking for options for movement. And the shot! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
It's Baggio! And that's a sharp finish. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Italy appear determined to play through the middle again. And guess what? It's the same result.
Can he finish? And no mistake. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And he has been fouled there. And it's Maldini. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there,
added
Peter.
minutes
There was
has been
absolutely no
indicated.
space to work with.
Bastoni. Now Costa Curta. 4 added minutes on the board. This is a promising build-up. And here's Lewandowski. Roberto Baggio. Nicely weighted ball. Good read, needed to be. Pass somewhat off target. And the counter is on. Messi. And that is that. Italy have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
Hello, attendees. This
What
is
are your thoughts on today's game there, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's...